KFL time. Here we go. It is time, y'all. Man, we've been looking forward to this for so long. It's go time. I'm going to bring in my partner in crime, my nemesis, the Jig Master. What is going on, man? Here we go.
It is opening day, man.
It's
I'm
opening
excited.
day, man.
Opening morning. These anglers are already out there doing what they do. I got me a fresh cup of coffee. The KFL is going. How does it get better? How does it get better than this?
It does it, man. The scoreboard is already starting to light up, man. These guys are putting fish on the board. We'll get into that here in just a few minutes, man. But, dude, it's time, man. It's what do you think, man? I mean, I'm nervous for these guys that I don't even have. I'm not even fishing, you know?
Yeah, man. I'm nervous. I'm nervous for them. I'm excited for them. There's just an array of emotions that I'm experiencing for every last one of these anglers, so they don't have to experience it. I mean, I'm sure they're feeling it themselves. Let's
play a little snippet of what we did this morning with these guys in the interviews. Right about 5 minutes to lines in, you can see what's going on. Here we go. All right, good morning, everybody. It is KFL time. Here we go. We got some guys already on the dock, ready to go. Man, this is exciting. We've got Mr. Derek Brundle from the Maulers. Good morning, Derek.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the soggy Northeast.
It is KFL time, man. Listen, we had the same conditions here, and man, the fishing was on fire. What did you put this morning, buddy?
Oh man, it's a little bit chilly, like I said. It's a little bit rainy, but I think it's going to be out of control fishing today. I mean, we still got 76-degree water temperatures, so yeah, man, we're ready to go. We are ready to go.
Awesome. Well, broadcasting's going to start here in about an hour. It is about 6 a.m., about lines in, man. We are super excited about this, man. Massachusetts Ballers taking on the Rhode Island Rebels in their inaugural KFL matchup here, man. It's going to be all the trash talking's over, man. It's time to perform.
Trash talking's over. It's time to show up or shut up, one or the other, right?
Exactly. Well, good luck out there, man. Stay safe. Lines in about a couple minutes, man. Good luck.
Right on, right on. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. We're going to move over to the Lone Star Bandits. We've got Captain Clapback. That's your boy Marcus Coates and Jim Louvier. They're facing Arkansas Hogs this morning. Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning. Good morning.
What are we going to expect, guys, today?
Man, the lake's fishing great. There's fish all over it right now. It's going to be a close matchup today. Believe it or not, it was we were all so excited about this, and you know how I am. You know, the trash talk from Arkansas started. I didn't even fire back. They're wanting to make side bets, and we're just like, no, we're just here to fish. So we're ready to show out, man. It's best of luck to everybody. It's going to be a great matchup. These next 30 minutes of waiting to launch, it's just going to be heartache, mosquito bitten. Oh, it's going to be rough. But I can't wait to go to water.
What's the nerves on the ramp right now, Marcus?
Believe it or not, me and Jim, I don't know where Jared and Derek are, but me and Jim are pretty calm and collected. We're just ready to get out and show everybody what we've got.
Very good. We got lines in 1 minute, guys. We're going to come back to you during the broadcast. Jim, give me a score. What do you think you're going to do today?
Oh, I think we're going to put up 170, 180 inches.
All right, good deal. We'll come back to you during the broadcast, guys. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Take care. We're going to move on to the Motor City Ambassadors taking on the Washington Warhawks. These guys came down from Michigan to Washington, D.C. You got Zach Solaire here.
Not wanting to work right now.
What's going on, man? Can you hear me? Zach Solaire.
I can hear you faintly. I got you through my phone speaker here.
I got you, man. Talk to me, man. What do you guys expect today taking on the Washington Warhawks, man? What's the feeling like, and what do you think what's going to happen today?
Hang on 1 second here. Let me audio shit.
All right, we're going to come back to you, Zach, while you get your phone fixed. Give me 1 second, okay? All right, can you hear me?
Well, again, Greg?
There we go. Zach, what do you think you're going to do today, man? What's the conditions out there like, and what was the feeling to the Michigan guys this morning?
Well, the conditions are a little bit windier than they've been. I mean, yesterday we had all that rain come through, but I would say it's pretty good for what we're looking for. I'm kind of doing something different today. I did not feel 100% confident in what I found. So I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I'm kind of our team's wild card, I guess. but yeah, I feel pretty confident in this spot that I've just rolled up into. And it's lines in. You're distracting me, Greg.
Let's go. Lines in, guys. All right, guys. We're gonna get these guys out of here. That's it, man. That's the feeling on the dock, and these guys are ready to go, man. We're gonna be broadcasting here at 7 a.m. And through 9 a.m. and then once again, it's going to be live on the TV network, Pride Outdoor. It's going to be at 11 a.m. and through 1 p.m. through the end of the games in the morning. So we're excited, y'all. Man, let's do this. The opening day, KFL. Let's go. Take care. There you go, man. They were feeling it, brother.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know if everybody caught that or not, but Greg tried to distract Zach, so during lines in.
Right at 6:02.
Yeah, anything you can do to get that extra edge, right? No, I'm joking.
Yeah, let's catch up on the leaderboard, shall we, this morning?
Yeah. Let's talk about the leaderboard. It's already lighting up.
Here we go, man. Go for it. Go through it, man. All right, Massachusetts Maulers. Wow.
Yes, the Mass Maulers are not pulling any punches. 173 and 3/4 to 102 and a quarter in the first hour of fishing.
That's silly.
The first hour of fishing, that's ridiculous.
It is. That is silly.
You got the Motor City Ambassadors, out to the early lead, slim lead over Washington Warhawks, 49 3/4 to 15 3/4.
Correct. This is an interesting situation here, guys. In Indianapolis Knights versus the West Virginia Appalachian Anglers. We're actually going to get Chris Schaefer on here in a minute. Indianapolis Knights, due to the current conditions of the rivers where they were planning to fish, they did not feel it was safe to compete today. They actually wound up forfeiting the game and giving it to West Virginia. West Virginia actually chose a different body of water. They're going to fish it just to put up some stats and some big fish. They went to a different body of water. One of their backup rivers. So they're on there now, but Indianapolis Knights did not think it was safe enough conditions, so they actually went home.
Well, we're all about that, man. Here in this kayak fishing community, man, especially in KFL world, we always try to take safety first, So
100%, man. We're not going to force anybody to fish, but we'll catch up with Chris. And again, we still have that tank tournament they're trying to go after, and now they're competing against one another for biggest fish.
Mm-hmm. So you heard that there. You got the lunkers off, the Tar Heel lunkers off to a slim lead over the Carolina Casters. Looks like maybe they have 2 fish to the 1 fish from the Casters.
Yep, absolutely. But Lone Star Bandits on the board early.
Lone Star on the board. Well, I expected Lone Star, those Texas teams down there, to be on the board with a limit by now. I mean, they've been out there for an hour.
It's only 9 minutes in Central Time, so
that's correct. That's correct. I forgot their Central Time. Well, I'll give them another 15 minutes to put their limit up.
And then the Florida Copperheads and Alabama Hammers, the same thing. No score there, obviously early in there. And we have another interesting situation with the Louisiana Hurricanes and the Southeast Texas Rough Riders. I got a call about 5:30, 6 o'clock a.m. my time, and Brad Kinnan and John Mooney had to bring Brad to the emergency room last night, or early this morning. Brad had some situation occur, so there's only going to be one angler on the Louisiana Hurricanes taking on the entire team, Southeast Texas Rough Riders. It's 1v4.
Well, who's this one angler?
Matt Frentress.
Matt Frentress, hey man, you can come out like Superman after today, man. I'm telling you,
you can't make these stories up, guys. When we talk about dramatic things, that's exactly what's going on here.
Matt is going to end up being, if he takes this matchup, he's going to end up being the things of legend. That's all. For sure. Yeah. Bay
State Attack and Pennsylvania Bronzebacks are our evening game. That's a 12-7 game. Lance McWater is going to be leading us in coverage there. Looking forward to that matchup on the Susquehanna River. That's going to be very interesting.
Susky, man. And here's our individual leaderboard who's leading, the pack with the best bag so far. We got Go Figure, Mr. Derek Brundle, already off to a limit. I'm assuming a limit, because if it's 4 fish, that's a very impressive 4 fish for anywhere in the world.
For
Go
for
ahead, sir.
sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mr. Derek Brundle, I say we should get him on.
Yes, the guy with the hot hand should definitely come on and talk to us.
What's
There
up,
he is.
y'all?
What's up, Mr. Brundle?
What's happening? What's happening?
What's happening, man? Already got a limit, huh?
Yeah, man. Like I said, we had a game plan. Those dudes are heading for big fish. I'm headed for fish, man. I'm just gonna put everything up on the board and let those dudes put up the tanks. You know what I mean?
Well, Ken Wood actually came through with that, and Joe Dare came with that. Ken Wood actually put a 20.5, I think, on the board early.
Yeah. So the game plan was Ken and Matt go to the big fish spot because those dudes hammer. I mean, not that anybody can't, but those guys know that back area pretty good, so they're back there doing their thing. And Joe was out at his spot doing his thing. I know he caught a big one earlier. And yeah, man, I'm just kind of fishing for a limit, fishing to keep us current on the leaderboard, and let those dudes do the heavy lifting. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. That's a part of this whole team. That's one of the team dynamics we were talking about, man. You got to come up with a game plan, not just for yourself, but for the team.
Absolutely.
To attack
This is a team thing. So all egos aside, I do this, I do that. People fish their strengths, and if you don't use their strengths, you're doing your own team a disservice. So we all know that Ken and Matt put up some tanks. Joe will put up another tank by the end of the day. I guarantee that. There's a good possibility I'll put up a tank too, but I mean, right now I'm throwing a Cinco, just looking for fish. I just pulled one off a dock back here. I'm on a dock right now. And
we
yeah,
got
I mean,
angler,
that's
Derek,
gonna be
we
the
got
game plan for the day.
We got an angler. This is
And
Zach
then if we
Solaire.
build up some type of substantial lead.
Hey, Derek, we got an angler hooked up right now, Mr. Zach Solaire. You're live with us.
Yeah, I'm here, but it's not a bass.
Talk to us, man.
Did you get your first snakehead?
No, I caught that yesterday, but that was a probably 30+ inch blue cat. So.
Oh, okay.
It's blue cat.
Welcome to Potomac, brother.
Yeah, did you get him on like some type of bladed bait?
Chatterbait.
Yeah.
That would be. Now I got to cut all this line that he just slimed and retie.
Sounds like fun.
I got you. Zach, talk about the team coming down to the Potomac River, man. The first time kind of getting on this river, man. Very interesting river. What's your strategy going into this, guys?
Well, I mean, like I said earlier, I'm kind of fishing something different today than I've fished pretty much the rest of the time. We got Mr. Matt Linsman. He's on fish. He caught fish really good pre-fishing, and I know Jeff caught a couple. Eric was going to be getting out a little bit later, but Eric, he's got a little more experience on this river than all of us. So we just kind of, I decided I was going to change things up because, like I said earlier, I wasn't 100% confident in what I figured out in practice, and just hang on, I gotta finish this knot here real quick. There we go.
For sure.
But just not 100% confident, and just decided to make that move this morning and do the drive that I needed to do, and I caught 117 already, and it's a lot faster than I've caught fish any other day, and what I've been looking for every other day that I couldn't find until later on in the day, I've already found. So now it's just waiting for those fish to either show up or seeing if I can kind of chase after them here a little bit.
Well, we got one of your opponents, Mr. Michael Hogan. Mr. Hogan. Oh, he's on mute.
I'm putting my headphones on so I don't get any feedback.
There we go. Mike, you're facing Zach, who's caught a catfish in a 17, man. You're out there on the Potomac, man. What's the Warhawk strategy this morning, brother?
We're split up in a couple different areas. Just had one jump in front of me. Got one of my teammates out here where I am, and then we got our other two teammates are split up in another area. So we're just working each sides of the river and seeing what we can get. Throwing the gambit at them.
Looks like prime conditions, my friend. Well, guys, we're going to be watching you guys all day on the leaderboard. We're going to get through some of these anglers, man. Good luck out there, dude.
Hey, thank you.
Go out there and take care of business.
Go Warhawks.
Go Warhawks. I'm a little biased there, bud.
Just a little bit. I
Yeah,
can tell you, man, most of these anglers we've got on already, man, have in my opinion, some really good conditions.
for sure.
I prefer the cloudy days, the cloudy, rainy days, low pressure. Get out there when it's nasty. The fish are usually chewing.
For sure. Let's get another very unique, beautiful background. We're going to go into Chris Schaefer from West Virginia. He's with us live. He is looking like he's on the river, Greenbrier River, if I'm not mistaken. Chris, how you doing this morning, buddy?
I'm doing good. Y'all hear me okay?
We sure can, man.
We
Awesome.
got you. We got you.
Greg, we actually decided to come down to the new river.
Oh, the new river. Okay, I got you.
I can see the Greenbrier from where I'm sitting, though.
All right, man. Those are very unfamiliar with West Virginia river fishing, man. Talk to us about it.
Man, we've got some really beautiful rivers across the state, some really good smallmouth fisheries. I heard you mention earlier about our matchup today with the Indianapolis Knights. Unfortunately, the home water that we had scheduled to fish today took on a lot of rain throughout yesterday, and it was high, moving fast, and those guys were up closer to the spillway and where there was a lot of current being generated, and they didn't feel real comfortable, and we tried to, part of the KFL rules is if you have to move a body of water, you have to go to one of the other two locations you have set for your other tournaments. And so the New River and Greenbrier were both still very fishable. Looks great out here, actually. Got a slight stain to the water, a little bit of currents picking up a little bit. So the fish, so far, fishing hasn't been great, but it should be picking up here throughout the day.
Very good. Chris, talk about those who are unfamiliar with smallmouth river fishing, man. I mean, it's a very unique style fishing like the Susquehanna, you've got here in the Rappahannock, you've got, various, very famous river fishing. The new river fishing is actually the new river, believe it or not, here's a stat for you, is one of the few rivers in the world that actually flows from south to north. But it is beautiful. It is so gorgeous. And man, smallmouth fishing is very unique, man. Talk about some things that what drew you to that type of fishing.
Well, here in West Virginia, our lakes are extremely small compared to all of the other states in our surrounding area, and we've been into the tournament scene for a long time, and a lot of the guys around here gravitate towards the rivers because it allows you to spread out and, not fish right on top of somebody because of, all the different options we have around the state. We have a ton of rivers in West Virginia.
Right.
We chose the best three, in my opinion, for our tournament schedule this year. So I think some people that are going to come down that have never river fished are really going to fall in love with it because it's something else. It's different. It's never the same. A lot of lakes you can go out to, and you got spots on the lake that constantly produce for you, and you know what structure's there. It's not like that on the river. It's always changing. Conditions are always different, and so you got to be able to adjust. And so hopefully that's what a lot of experience is going to give us an edge in our home tournaments, being able to adjust to some of those things like we did this weekend.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Well, Chris, listen, now you're competing. We know that you got a big W on the board. Now you're going to be competing with yourselves, right? Big Fish Tank Tournament qualifier. So it's the West Virginia Appalachian anglers versus each other to see who gets the best. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
You guys, in our preseason interview with you guys talked about putting West Virginia on the map for fishing and introducing people to how great of a fishery West Virginia is. Well, you guys just made history. You just became the first KFL team with the W in the inaugural season. So you're already turning heads.
Well, yeah, man. I don't know how well y'all can see the scenery here, man.
It's gorgeous.
Greg, when you get here, you'll be coming through Hinton, West Virginia. this is like the mecca of rivers right here. It's just beautiful. I think you're gonna fall in love with it once you get down here, and hopefully we'll get on some fish today and show those guys from Indy what they missed out on. So,
well, let me tell you this right now: these boys, we ain't backing down. we're coming for you for sure.
We're gonna take today as a practice day and get prepared for you guys next week.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it, man. Well, Chris, good luck out there, man. Just hang tight, man. We want to see some smallies.
Yeah, man. We'll be getting them posted up here as soon as we get on them.
All right, buddy.
Hey,
Thanks,
Chris,
guys.
man, I'm loving your camera position, man. I'm liking that position.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great camera.
So I'm actually, I'm glad to hear that because I'm playing around with some stuff and
Looks great.
that sounds good. Appreciate it.
Perfect. Well, let's get the another angler on, Mr. Captain Clapback. This is Marcus Coates, man, from the Lone Star Bandits.
Yes, sir. What's going on, boys?
What's going on, Marcus? Hey, I'll tell you one thing about you, Marcus. Whenever I watch you fishing, when you're live, you always look like your posture looks awesome. You always look like you're sitting at the desk doing some admin work or something.
Man, that's what we're doing. We're going to work.
I heard it. When's that first fish gonna hit the board for the
It
Bandits?
already has.
Oh, it already has. Oh, you know what? That's on me. I have not looked at the leaderboard since
It
we
has
started.
17 3/4.
Oh, is
Mr.
that you?
Marcus Coates. That would be
yeah.
Mr. Marcus Coates.
Had to be him with how
Yeah.
quickly he answered me.
I'm not fishing real clean today, man. They are up in the junk, and it's been a little rough. But we got one fish on the board, 9 more to go. It's gonna be a good day.
Yeah, I mean, 20 minutes on the water, and you already got what was that, 19 and a half on the board?
17
17
3/4.
17
17
3/4.
3/4. Okay. That's not a bad start, man. That's a good limit fish right there.
Absolutely. Any of my other teammates got a fish on the board yet?
No, sir. You were the only person to get it on board.
Now tell everybody where Lone Star Bandits and Arkansas are fishing at today.
We are fishing on Lake Conway.
Lake Conway. What kind of fishery is Lake Conway? Are you talking grass and pads? We talking deep and clear, shallow, muddy? What you got?
Man, pretty stained, but it's the average depth of this entire lake's about 4 to 5 foot deep.
Okay.
It's all cypress and pads. It's pretty much it. And yeah, we kind of decided when we made a game plan, yesterday we were going to have a couple guys chase the early bite, and a couple guys just go out and go after big ones. I was one of them that signed up. Go ahead and throw me and see if I can't get a couple coals early. And 17 3/4 right out of the gate, I'll take it. But definitely looking forward to some upgrades throughout the day.
For sure. Well, Marcus, we're gonna get on to the next matchup we've got going on. This is the Carolina Casters. Mr. Stephen Bell is with us. Stephen Bell, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Man, we're doing good, bud. We're doing good.
Oh, Mr. Bell, how's falls fishing right now?
So far, I haven't been here long. Had to drive in from Myrtle Beach, but I haven't really had a bite yet. It's kind of windy, choppy. The water's stained up. It rained last night quite a bit, and
Perfect. Sounds perfect conditions.
so start biting here soon.
Sounds like
Gotcha.
exactly what every angler wants to see when they hit the water.
Yeah. Oh, but me, I like it sunny and hot.
Oh yeah, you like it tough, that high pressure, huh?
Sun's out and it's 100 degrees outside.
Yeah, well, you know what, Steven, I'm hoping that whenever we fish together or against each other, I'm hoping that we don't have those conditions that you like. 'Cause, I'd rather not be 100 degrees. So what do you being on the water so far? What do you expect? What do you expect for the day? Would you think your preseason prediction of the score is going to stick?
I think the score is still going to stick because the other guys, they really do pretty good in these conditions. So
Okay.
it's still going to be there's going to be some pretty good fish caught today.
Well, looking forward to that, man.
Well, we've got your teammate Heath Tatum. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. How are y'all?
Man, we're doing great, brother. We got you. We're just talking to your teammate Stephen Bell about the conditions, man. What's your guys' game plans?
Right now, I'm just going up to some weeds, trying to get that right now. So, frogs in there, see what I can do. Been dealing with camera problems.
I got
really
you. So what? Yeah, what's your experience there on Falls Lake, Heath?
I've only been here a few times. I've caught some fish here before. Nothing to really speak of. Trying to figure it out still. Like
Gotcha. Well, good stuff, man. Well, dude, we're gonna leave you at it, man. Go get them, and we're gonna talk to your opponents here. And this is Dontrell Sullivan from the Tar Heel Lunkers.
Hey, how you doing?
Good morning, Dontrell, man. Looks like you're making a move.
Yeah, I'm moving across the other side of this spot to another point, and let's see if I can make something happen.
Now, were these conditions something you expected, that you prepared for, or you this is something where you're flexing and you have to change up your game plan?
No, it's kind of expected. I thought I was going to be rain or just a light rain, but it's pretty much just an overcast, and it's starting to drizzle and mist, but not unexpected.
But that's the angler eye right there. That pause and what you see something good over there?
No, this boat.
Oh, okay. Boat traffic. Yeah, Falls is a big lake with a lot of glitter boats and pleasure boaters. Yep.
He literally came within 20 yards of me. Like, what the?
Yeah. Time to start throwing down early, Dontrell.
But without giving away too much information for your opponents or whatnot, what's your game plan for this morning?
I'm just gonna keep trying working some main lake points.
Main lake points, looking for those post spawn fish heading out.
Yeah.
What you got for water temp and water clarity right out there right now?
Down on the lower end, it's still pretty clear. It doesn't really get, even with all the rain that we've had, it's muddy down here. It's still pretty clear. And water temps.
Gotcha. Well, we're going to get your buddy Matt Dunn on, your partner in crime there. Matt, good morning, sir, from the Tar Heel Lunkers.
What's going on?
The stick.
I don't know if I might get hung up in a stick. Yeah, that's a good possibility. I might catch a limb brim, but I've caught one so far, so I'm satisfied. We've been I think I figured out how to get this whole streaming thing to work. I think.
Yeah, that's you did good. You did good, my friend. You're on, man. That's important. I'll tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do, man. Let's take a look at that scoreboard with you guys. You have right there 33 inches to 17.5 inches, man. So you guys have a little slight lead. A little slow morning, but man, look, the goal is to win, right?
That's right.
It doesn't matter how you start the game. It's about how you finish it. So that ending score is what we're looking for.
For sure. For sure.
So we talked to your partner in crime, Dontrell. Looks like you're fishing a little bit more backwaters. He was talking about hitting some main lake stuff. Looks like you're hitting some creeks and some skinny water stuff.
No. I'm on main lake too.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the main lake too. So yeah, I mean, like I say, I caught one that was kind of deepish water, we'll call it. I don't want to give away my secret.
Nope, that's perfectly fine.
Trying to steal my equipment. So, yeah.
So have y'all?
I'm hoping later in the day I'll be able to get them fired up pretty good. That's what I'm hoping for. But now, folks have got the water fired up. You'll have that.
So being that you're fishing against some in-state rivals who know this lake, have y'all run into each other at all so far?
I have not. I have not run into any of the other guys yet.
Okay.
So, I mean, now my buddy Dontrell ran into him, but that's all good. So, I haven't seen any of the casters yet.
Well, good
Gotcha.
stuff. Well, Matt, good luck out there, man. Just hanging back. If you guys start catching fish, man, we're gonna come right to you guys. So just be prepared, man. Let's throw some fish on the board.
All right, man. That's what I'm working on. I see him here. I've got to get him to bite.
Yes, sir. Man, we've got to get to this guy right here.
You read my mind, sir.
Yes, sir. We got to get to this guy, and then we're going to get his partner in crime, John DeCenzo.
We got the Godfather.
And the Godfather. That's exactly right. From the Rhode Island Rebels, my friend. What's going on?
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good
morning.
Yeah, I'm in my yard here playing with my kayaks, itching to get out there, but we got a couple of fish that we haven't posted yet. Those numbers aren't reflective of what's really going on out there right now. And we're feeling confident that we're going to make a move real soon.
Okay, I like it.
Well, let's get your teammate here, Greg Crass, on with us. Greg, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Very, very, barely.
Yeah, my connection, or I guess my phone holder was coming in today, so I can stop for a minute. I haven't had a bite in a little bit.
We can barely hear you, but I can tell you one thing. Once those mics get wet on your phone, the sound becomes kind of garbled.
All right, give me a second here. Let me see if I can clear it out.
There we go. While he's doing that, John, let's get you back on, man. Listen, you guys are down early, man. You guys are down early, but dude, I mean, you guys are clawing back. It's 179 to 141 and a quarter, man. I mean, that's you got enough firepower to get it done, dude.
Yeah, we're going to make it competitive. Those guys are out there in some tough conditions. It's pouring out. Both sides of both teams are dealing with the same issue. They got home field advantage. They went right to the spots. They know, they fish that pond regularly, but we're on their tail. We're not going to let them run away with it. That's for sure.
For sure.
If I got to put my suit on and get out there, I'm going to do it. I got to.
Hey, the Godfather says do it.
Yeah,
the Godfather says do it.
Getting a little itchy. You might have to call in Luigi and Raphael, a couple of guys, get them down at that ring. It might be ugly on the way out.
We hear you, man. Well, we're gonna keep track of these guys, man, and see what happens, man. But follow along all day. Let's get back here over to Greg. Let's see if he got a little bit better service. There he is, Greg.
Yeah, I'm trying here. I think my mic did get wet.
Man, looks like you're having a pretty good day yourself individually, my friend.
Yeah, I've been just throwing top water all morning with this rain. Had a few big ones come up. Filler fish, but really just working the outside edge of the pads and whatnot. Just covering water. I'm about to make a run back to where I started. I missed a good one in the morning, so hoping I can pick that one up. And I'm just gonna keep covering water like I am.
Good stuff, man. Well, dude, keep it up, man. We want to see some live fish catches, man. So keep your phone on, and we'll come back to you, man.
Hey, man, I think you guys are like the number one rooted for team in the KFL right now. We want to see this upset alert. So,
we're trying. I don't know if tell the truth about fish that we don't have posted. I posted everything I got, but I know some other guys are fishing closer to the other team, so I don't have anybody around me.
For sure. Well, brother, we'll come back to you, man. Let's see some action.
All right, thanks.
Take care, man. That was good stuff. Well, Don, that was your teammate, man. Let's do it, guys.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. We'll keep you posted, and we hope we get back on the show.
All right, man. Good stuff.
All right, Godfather.
You got it, brother.
Take care, man. All right, let's get back to Mr. Derek Brundle. Obviously, he's taking on Rhode Island, man. This is a marquee matchup, man. This is a huge matchup for these guys, the Massachusetts Maulers.
Yeah, it is. I'm just saying, if Derek keeps catching those limb brim, he's gonna leave the door open.
Well, I'm not the only guy on the team that these guys got to worry about, so I just keep doing what I'm doing, and let's see where the chips fall.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
Absolutely, that area looks juicy, man.
You think Derek knows what he's
It's a
doing?
good spot right here.
Yeah, looks
I
like it.
fished here once.
I think he might have did a little bit of research. You never know. So now, Derek, do you prefer these type of conditions, or do you prefer it when it's sunny or whatnot?
Really depends on where we're fishing, honestly. I've got a couple of lakes that I love to fish that when the sun's out and it's blazing hot and there's mats, forget about it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Little John DeCenzo there for you. Forget about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the angler formerly known as John DeCenzo. He is now the Godfather.
Godfather, Johnny D. Oh boy, I just had one come up on the popper right there.
I saw that wake. We saw that wake. Man, we need to get some replay. We need to get some replay ability, man. Did you see the wake from that fish? That was awesome.
For sure.
Showing
For
a little
sure.
Rico popper, let's see what happens. But
popper on rip wrap. Brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought? You know what I mean?
Sometimes we complicate,
this
man.
is a good spot, but yeah, I mean this little section of riprap right here. The main road is right here. The boat launch is right out in front here, but this little main section of riprap right here is either hit or miss. If they're here, there'll be a pile of them. If they're not, then you ain't gonna catch any. So we'll see what happens. There's the main road, like I was telling you.
What kind of depth you got on that riprap there?
I'm sitting in 3 feet right here.
3 feet. Is there deep water near, or is that just like a little flat?
No. This whole pond's only about 5-6 feet deep at max, except for a couple of. There's like 2 or 3 little spots that you can get some deeper water in. But this main lake that you see out here is all 4, 5, 6 feet deep.
Gotcha. Well, we have an update. We're bringing Mr. Bobby Big Gun Moore in for the first time this morning. Bobby, can you hear us?
Good morning.
Good morning,
Bobby,
Mr.
with
KFL.
the fish on the board.
We're doing good. How are you doing this morning, Mr. KFL?
We're going to start it out better.
Bobby's he's experiencing some Potomac River coverage.
You're washed out the road, dropped.
Let's. Yeah, he's struggling there. Let's go ahead and get Mr. Captain Clapback over here from the Lone Star Bandits.
What's happening?
Looks like a pretty slow morning for you guys, man.
Man, it's weird. This lake's been fishing really good. I've had a couple more bites, but they're not really hammering it.
It looks like you got some glass water there. It looks like you don't have a lick of wind.
Not a lick of wind, not a lick of clouds. It's a fun day.
Well, it makes sense, right? It's tournament day, right? You got to have some a little wrinkle thrown into the plan.
Yeah, I haven't even gotten to my spot just yet. I actually had stopped a little early because I seen some stuff I wanted to fish first, but we're just making our way down and seeing what we can pick up. Any fish I catch until then is just bonus fish, right?
Absolutely. So, with your personal game plan today, was it considered that everything you caught in the morning was going to be bonus fish, or are you looking at an afternoon bite, or what?
Yeah, I'm thinking that my bite's going to turn on probably once that sun gets almost dead center in the sky. So I think I'll have a real good afternoon push. So I'm pretty much taking anything I can get in these first couple hours. Just thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, I know Jim usually turns on as the day gets, that sun gets higher, the day gets longer. Jim starts throwing up tanks. It's like,
and he's out here with me. He just went the other direction. So it's I'm pretty confident in these boys, man. They've put a lot of hard work in. They've been putting hours and miles on their vehicles to get up here and pre-fish. So They've got experience on this water for a couple of weeks now. They've got backup spots if their first spots don't pan out. You know, it might be a slow start for everybody out here, but I've got a great feeling that my guys are going to put up something amazing. I think it's going to take high 180s, low 190s to win this thing today.
High 180s,
Wow.
low 190s. So did you guys throw up any side bets?
You know, Arkansas wanted to, but man, I told the team when I got to camp last night, I said, we're not gonna worry about that. We're not gonna do that. We're here to fish and we're here to compete in the KFL, and that's the only thing we're focused on winning right now.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We're gonna get a patented Marcus catch today on camera or what? What's going on, man? You wait until we go live, huh? Did he just drop his phone in the water?
It seems like he did. Well, sounds like you did.
You're on mute, Marcus.
Yeah, you're on mute. Let's go ahead and while he fixes that, let's get back to Zach Hilaire from the Motor City Ambassadors here.
Yeah, what's up, Greg? You know, just kind of cruising around. I got about 14 boats hanging around me here, and I'm just trying to find something that they're not doing because I've only seen a couple people catch fish right now. And, you know, I know we were talking the other day about these windows out here, and yeah, it definitely seems like right now one of those windows are closed. So hopefully somebody opens the back door here and we can pull one out of the back door here. So, yeah, I mean, I'm in a beautiful spot. You know, I mean, that tide's starting to come up. I mean, when we're looking at 9 o'clock, it was supposed to be pretty much high tide. And I'm definitely sitting in a spot that I think is going to, once that high tide's here, I think is going to load up with bass. Because,
for sure,
I mean, it's just, it looks juicy. So, now, our one guy, I know he's having a little bit of issues. I don't know if you can reach out to him, Greg. Jeff, he's having some issues. He's got a couple fish and he can't get them submitted.
Okay, all right.
So
we'll go
want
ahead.
to. Yeah, I mean, you might just want to reach out to him because he was asking us, and I'm like, dude, I have no clue. I'm just out here trying to find him.
Okay, yeah, we'll get that taken care of for sure.
Sweet. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it is a beautiful day. I mean, we got great conditions right now. Wind, like I said earlier, the wind's a little bit higher than it has been for pre-fishing, other than the monsoon that you guys brought us down in the other day.
Yeah.
But you know, up in Michigan, we don't get those. We just get snow.
We actually ordered that monsoon a couple days before.
Well, you know, like I said, it gave me my first snakehead. So, you know, hey, maybe they bite better in the rain.
They bite anytime, man.
Yeah, those things, and they hit like a Mack truck.
Oh yeah.
Make you think you got a 12-pound bass on when they hit it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was. I knew it wasn't a bass right away. The way it started diving on me, but I didn't know. I thought it was a catfish. Same way as what the one did to me, 20 minutes ago here. I knew that wasn't a bass because I figured you guys were going to bring me on because you probably saw my pole bouncing all over the place, and I'm like, I know it's a catfish.
Well, it looks like your game plan right now. Well, I won't say your game plan. It looks like right now you're just covering water and keeping that bait in the water.
Yeah, I mean, if the bait's not in the water, you're not going to catch a fish, right?
You are absolutely correct about that.
So, I just, like I said, I got a couple boats that have been out in this spot since pretty much daybreak, and it's tough when you see local boats fish in a spot and you think it looks good. It's tough not to at least stop there.
We got to catch here, Derek. There we go. All right, man.
Yeah,
there you go, Derek.
What is it about 15 and a half?
I know. We're gonna see. I think it's more like probably a little bit more than that.
It looks like a lot of fun out there, Derek.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's a beautiful spot.
Yeah, it's pouring.
Oh, we have another catch. Hold on one second here. Another update. Matt Dunn from the Lunkers. Show us, baby.
Yeah, hang on. Let me try to figure out what's going on here. I'm trying to let y'all know that I got one. Hang on. All right, there we go. I hadn't measured it.
Oh, it looks like it'll be a pretty good one.
Yeah. Solid.
Probably around 18, 19 inches.
17 and a
Let
quarter
me
for
throw it
me.
on the board, and then I'm gonna have to get off of here so I can submit it.
Yeah,
Yep,
do what
we
you got
got
to
you.
do, man.
Yep, gotcha. Derek, 17 and
17 and a quarter.
17 and a quarter. Excellent. Excellent.
Would you stretch that fish to the max?
This one is gonna be 19 and a half.
19 and a half.
Very nice, man.
Very
Nice.
nice. Once you get that thing put on the board.
Oh yeah. All right. Cool, y'all. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Yeah, man. Hey, Greg, let's bring on another one of your teammates, man. Let's bring on Will the Beast Brewer. I see he's hit the water now.
For sure. Let's do it. Here we go.
The Beast, what's going on, man?
Not much.
Not
much, man. Just out here trying to figure out something.
Was that a swing and a miss just then?
No, I'm fishing next to like some heavy cover, so just pulling it out of the brush.
Gotcha.
Got one on the board. I'm not gonna say what because I know my competitors are watching, so I ain't saying anything until the end.
So you got one on the board already. Nice. Was it a good one?
I mean, it's 15.
Okay, a limit fish. I like it.
Yeah, it's a limit fish, but I know what my goal is for today. I know what my task is, and that's a quality fish for us right now.
Yeah, well, Will the Beast. There's a reason why his nickname's the Beast. He's known for pulling out those 22s and 23s up here in this VA area.
Well, hopefully the Potomac can give me one of those 22s or 23s.
Hey man, they are definitely in there. Greg can tell you he saw me lose one in the last hour of the not the KFL, but the KBF event.
Yeah, I wish I would have got a chance to fish that one.
Yeah. I mean, that one was a little special, man. It was. Potomac is a special river, man. It's a great fishery, very underrated in my opinion. You have to have some experience on it. And know it.
In 1 second here, Derek Brundle, another fish. Beans.
That was the same fish.
Oh, same fish. Okay, he was holding it up. I was just looking.
Sorry, 17 and
that.
a half.
Wow,
17 and a quarter, actually. I'm sorry.
Okay, very good. I saw him hold up a fish.
Pretty good this morning.
Say again, Will?
So the Maulers have been doing pretty good this morning.
I mean, those guys. I mean, you know what? Now that you bring that up, give us a second, Will. We're gonna give an update on the whole full leaderboard, and then we'll come right back to you while you get that snag out.
Yes, sir.
For sure. Here we go. Leaderboard update. Massachusetts Maulers 182.75, taking out the Rhode Island Rebels at 157.5.
Oh, they're closing the gap. They're closing the gap.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. The Big Don said that they would, man. They're going to inch away.
Don't count them out just yet, people.
No. Motor City Ambassadors at 65.75. We understand that there's a lot more fish to be had on the on that end against the Washington Warhawks at 30.75. West Virginia Appalachian Anglers 16.5. Only one fish being caught there. Indianapolis Knights are at 0. Tar Heel Lunkers 52.25. Carolina Casters 34.25. And then Lone Star Bandits. Man, I'm surprised about this matchup, bro. What do you think about this, man? Only one fish on the board between the two teams?
Super surprising with all the previous angling trophies and accomplishments on both of these teams and each individual angler. And the level of experience that each individual angler has on these squads, it's very surprising. But Texas, they're on Conroe, right? Conroe's in where's Conroe? Is that Arkansas?
It's Arkansas. Yep.
Yeah.
Conway.
Oh, Conway. I'm sorry. My
Conway. Yep.
Yeah. It's very surprising, but we can't count these guys out. I mean, it's very early. They've only been on the water for 50 minutes now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's right.
Give him time. Jim's a late starter. I don't know if he's had his second cup of coffee yet. So, once Jim gets another sip of that coffee, and you never know, he might throw up a 24 or one of those just 22s he talked about in the preseason.
Correct. Let's see here. Look at this matchup.
Yeah.
Look at this matchup.
Copperheads are over the Alabama Hammers right now, 45.25 to 19.5. The Copperheads are at Alabama right now, if I recall correctly.
They are.
So I wonder who's putting up the fish in that matchup. We'll find out here just in a second when we go down to the individual leaderboard. And then so Louisiana Hurricanes, and that's another surprising one, man. Is the Hurricanes and the Rough Riders.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt.
I wonder if it's a service thing or just nobody's putting up fish yet. I don't know. What do you think?
Right. I don't think anybody's put up fish.
Look at that, man. Derek Brundle, 95.25 inches already. Already. Dave and Buster's does it again, I guess. I don't know. And then we got Bay State Attack and Pennsylvania Bronzebacks. No entries in that one yet as well. These anglers just need to get another cup of coffee in them. That's what it is.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, look at them. I mean, here you go. You got the top 2 teams from the Mass Maulers. Actually, top 3 teams from the Mass Maulers. Top 3 anglers there. This is Rhode Island, and then Justin's actually Rhode Island. So those boys are putting up some fish, man.
Yeah, man. Rhode Island. Hey, we talked about it in the preseason, man. These northern anglers they're very good at what they do. They're used to fishing all 4 seasons. All types of water, dirty water, clean water, grass, rock, reservoirs, natural lakes. I mean, they're used to it, and they're showing us right now why the Mass Maulers are considered favorites in this thing. But they're at home right now, though. They're in their comfort zone. We'll see what happens when they have to come down, to the next team's waters and see what they can do then.
For sure.
We all know they travel well, but you never know.
For sure. Let's get another guy from the Tar Heel Lunkers, Mr. Chris Decker. There he is, man.
Yes, sir.
What's up, buddy?
First time on camera, he's with a fish. I like it.
Yep, here we go. Caught an 18 and a half, 20 minutes in, and I thought it was going to be a lot more bang bang than this, but kind of few and far between right now. But I'll jump back on here real quick. I'm going to measure. I'm getting back in the water.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We'll get to another angler, man. No problem at all. No problem at all, man. That makes him feel good. Let's get his teammate there, Matt. Chris is adding to the lead there, man.
What happened?
Chris Decker's adding to the lead there, man.
No way. Okay, cool. What did I didn't even have a chance to look at the leaderboard. What did he get?
He's in the process.
He's measuring it right now.
Yep, he's in the process of measuring.
Oh, cool. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that one I thought it was going to be 19 and a half. It was 19 and a quarter, but still.
That's still great fish for sure.
Just 19 and a quarter,
Just 19 and a quarter. Yeah, so hopefully we can get some bigger ones to bite. And I'm not even doing what I planned on doing either. But you got to adapt, right?
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
So,
exactly right, man. Exactly right. Let's see if we get another angler here on. This is from the Massachusetts Ballers is doing some work, man. Joe D. What's up, brother?
Can you hear us?
Hey, man. How's it going?
We're doing good, man. You guys are doing some work out there, bro. We sure can.
So, Mr. Joe D, man, what do you guys? You guys got a little lucky rabbit's foot going right now? I mean, you guys are killing it right now.
Oh, he must be in a bad area.
Must be in, that weather.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get his teammate back here, Mr. Derek Brundle, as the Godfather would say.
What's up, Johnny DeCenzo, the Godfather? So, sorry guys, the rain is just wreaking havoc on my phone. I've caught 4 so far. One was 17 3/4 just a second ago. But I want to show you what I'm fishing right here. I want to show you this. There's a culvert that goes under the road. You can see it right there.
Yep.
And they're just sitting right at the mouth of it.
Oh yeah, with that rain coming in, that water's probably pushing through there, huh?
Yeah, there's not much for current sticking through there, but the fish are there. Like I said, I just caught another one. It was like 14 inches. I knew that wasn't going to help us, but hopefully there's a few more sitting in there. I'm just running a chatterbait on it right now. In a second, I'm going to pick up the X Zone 6-inch deception worm and fire that thing in there and see if there's just a fat daddy laying down there and doesn't want to come after a chatterbait.
Derek, let's talk about the psyche of this, man. You know, we're all talk about you're very successful in your individual angling. Man, talk about the difference that all this reality has now come true. We're at the KFL. I mean, what does it mean now to fish for your team and the different mindset on the dock today, man? It's different.
Oh, it's definitely different, and to touch on that, Greg, the forthcomingness of KFL. You and I had talked about this a long time ago, getting this thing going, and how excited I was. And I'll tell you what, now that it's here, now that there is this competition, and I mean, really, this whole camaraderie of this team aspect is pretty amazing. I mean, I've got an incredible team behind me, and I'll be honest, I immediately this morning when I got up, normally I have a little bit of anxiety during tournament morning, getting ready and stuff, and I got up this morning, I was having a cup of coffee and I was just waiting, and thinking to myself, I have nothing to be nervous about today. I have an absolute squad of hammers behind me to help me this season,
No doubt.
and to go through this whole inaugural season with these dudes that I fish against all the time. Now being able to combine the forces and do something incredible. I can't explain how excited I am that it's finally here, that it's finally happening, and that it's just worked out the way it is, or the way it has rather. And I'm beyond words, really. I mean, this is just an incredible opportunity. That's basically, I'm not going to say you didn't do your hard work, Greg, but it's just kind of fallen in my lap to be able to do this. And then, I mean, here we are. I mean, obviously we're on our home water right here, but I'm literally like 20 minutes from my house. You know what I mean? I got up this morning and I was like, damn, no 4-hour drive, no 8-hour drive, no 14-hour drive, no 22-hour drive down to Florida. You know what I mean?
Oh, it looks like we might be hooked up.
We got a hook up here, Mr. Will Brewer.
Looks the way he's fighting, it might be a good one. Look at that, man. Look at that smooth net job. Smooth net job. No anxiety there. Wasn't nervous. He was just making it happen.
Get in the net.
Only the millions and millions are watching Will Brewer.
Oh. That humpback. That's a good one.
Yes,
Ooh,
sir.
on, baby, we catch it up. We coming
Let's
up.
go, baby. Let's
not show salt.
I was about to say, man, you giving up a little bit of the juice. You're giving up some of the juice.
You gotta hide that juice there, baby.
That's right. That is right.
We're gonna let you measure that fish, man. We'll come back to you and
man, Will is pumped up, man. Listen, it's hard to be like quote unquote neutral there. Woo, let's go, Warhawks.
Hey, let's bring Bobby Big Gun in and give him the good news for your team.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
While Will measures that fish.
Let's definitely do that, man. Bobby, we just saw Will catch. We just saw Bobby. Will catch a nice one, dude.
Yeah, we just now got to our spot. We had some conditions out of our control this morning because of the weather the past couple of days.
For sure.
Where we was going to launch was closed. So we had to drag our. Well, we got some help, believe it or not, from Mr. Eric Polins to help me get my boat down. He got me down to the boardwalk, and then I let him go. I didn't want to hold him up. So we're finally down where we're going to be fishing at, and now let's see if we can get the fish on the board.
Yeah, man.
We get to play.
Your partner's throwing up fish on the board. Looks like a pretty good one. Close to, well, it looks like it could be about 18, 19, close to 20.
Yeah, I just seen that.
Oh.
It was in wide open gear. Hold on a minute.
I thought another alligator threw him off the kayak.
I thought we were about to get our first our first Bill Dance moment on KFL.
For sure. For
Only
sure.
alligator in Virginia, and I found it.
That's so true, man. So
And
true.
I will tell you, the wind, they were calling for like 5-6 mile an hour winds today. And I'll
Yep.
tell you right now, the wind's blowing a lot harder than 5 to 6 miles an hour.
Hey, Bobby, welcome to Virginia, the state of Virginia's meteorologist. All right.
Oh, that sounds about like Florida. Give it a few minutes, it'll change.
It'll change. That's
I'm gonna
exactly
probably-
right.
I'm going to probably say the wind's probably, right now coming across the lake, probably 10 to 15.
It's probably going to snow or hail in about 10
Oh, I
minutes.
know. I'm out here in shorts, and I'm a little on the cool side right now.
Well, guys, we're on the top of the hour. We're gonna come up for a quick break and do a little ad read, and then we'll be right back. Guys, this coverage is sponsored by Ray's Eyewear. Thank you, Ray, for coming on board with the KFL. They have been an amazing partner, amazing glasses and for fishing and gear that they've got. Go to rayseyewear.com. Ray's Eyewear, the best choice in quality eyewear without breaking the bank. When the money is on the line, you need to see deeper and clearer. It pays to wear Ray's Eyewear. Man, it's so important that you have good set of eyeglasses and just rayseyewear.com, RAZE eyewear.com. Thank you, Race, for coming on board and sponsoring us during the KFL season. We are so looking forward to working with these guys, man. They have great products. Go see them. Go Raise right now. Go to rayseyewear.com. All right, let's get back to the coverage here. And man, it's been a pretty interesting morning so far. Right now, the Massachusetts Maulers and Rhode Island Rebels are absolutely putting on a show. Let's get back with Mr. Derek Brundle from the Mass Maulers here. And Derek, honestly, dude, I'm pretty impressed with what's going on here with Rhode Island. They're now it's 186 to 172.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't want it to be some weird struggle thing. We wanted to come to a place where it was going to be a slugfest, and that's what this place is. You know, I know Rhode Island isn't from here, but they've all fished here, and they've all done well here.
Are we hooked up?
No, it's just some grass. So I knew it was going to be a battle. I mean, I knew from the beginning that we would be squaring off against a real opponent here. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And
just makes things a lot more fun.
I'm happy for the challenge. You know what I mean?
We got a fish catch. Zach Solaire from Detroit.
Oh.
She's a big girl. She's a big girl, Greg.
They're picking up, man. They're picking. Potomac's coming alive right now.
They're getting bigger. Talking a little trash, man. I like it. Come on, man.
I gotta pop off here though, so I can grab my phone.
Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Let's get his opponent here from the Warhawks, Michael Hogan. He's with us, man.
Oh yeah,
Mike.
We caught you in the middle.
I can show what I'm doing right now, Greg.
We caught you in the middle of putting the juice on.
Put the juice on, man.
Oh.
Man, we got some fish getting thrown up here, man. Will Brewer caught a tank. We got Zach Solaire coming back right after him, man. We gotta get this done, bro.
Yeah, it's I'm not 100% sure. I've got a lot of fish jumping around me, but I think some of it might be carp. I haven't actually seen anything clear the water.
For sure.
Here out and about this morning, the shallows are looking great. So can't
Yeah.
beat.
Let's find out from Will. Will, what how big was that thing, man?
17 and a quarter.
Okay.
Man, that thing looked so much bigger than 17 and a quarter.
They always do, don't they?
Yeah. What kind of camera you got on that phone, man? What's going on there?
Samsung, baby.
Damn Samsungs. Hey, but how was that bite? Was it a nice one?
Yeah, man, I like it, man. You know what? To be honest, I don't really fish the Potomac that much, and anyone who knows me knows that. So honestly, coming out here and at least getting 2 on the board kind of early too, I'm stoked, man. I'm super jacked. That's 2 bites on the same pattern, so I might just stick with that. We'll see how it goes.
Hey, man, you ride that thing to the lights turn off.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm getting quality fish. For this spot, I talked with Greg a little bit, and that 17.25 it's kind of almost like a little kicker. It's a bonus fish.
It is. It's definitely a little kicker for that area. Yes, sir.
We got a catch right here.
So hopefully I can catch about 9 more of those kicker fish.
Oh, we've got Joe D with a fish on the board.
Oh, was he not a call, Joe?
Joe's having a hard time hearing us this morning. All right, let's get back to Will.
You're back. We're back with you, Will.
Will, talk about, man, the whole team aspect here, man. The whole, again, you're an individual fisherman. You do a lot of great stuff with KBBT and the NVKBA and KBF and stuff, man. What's the feeling this morning about fishing for a team now, man?
I'm super excited about it. Whenever you reached out to be able to pick up as an alternate and stuff like that, dude, I was super excited. I had a lot of stuff going on at the time, and wasn't able to run the team and stuff like that. So, having this team aspect, it's really cool, man. You're relying on your partners and stuff like that. Sometimes you have a bad day, but you're excited to I don't know, you're competing against the other team, but you also want to compete against your fellow teammates. And in the end, you guys are going to do really well,
Yeah, absolutely, man. And then it's like, for me, it's like it's added pressure. I mean, I like the pressure, but it's added pressure because, we can go out and have a day where we skunk and don't catch anything, and it's just on us. But if you go out there in this team aspect and you don't have a good day, you don't contribute to the bag or whatnot, it's just like, man, I let the team down, So it gives you added angst to be more focused and keep going, keep charging,
Absolutely. You want to be the weak link in the team, and we're pretty good about sharing information with each other. And even though I'm going to fish against a lot of these guys in my local trail, but. We have to work as a team, so you kind of give up the sauce a little bit,
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Because in the end, it's about the team. It's not about that individuality, and just trying to represent your home team as best you can, your state. You want to be the best in your state if you have 2 teams. So you're just working on all that aspect, man. And even though this is only the first tournament, first game, super excited and can't wait to see where we go from here.
Man, this is set. This first first tournament is setting the bar. This Massachusetts and Rhode Island Rebels matchup. The Rebels are closing that gap really quick.
Yeah, let's go ahead and show the leaderboard, shall we?
Yeah, 186 to 172. The Rebels are climbing back into this thing. It is not over. It is not over. It is not over out there in KFL. Motor Center Ambassadors have a slim lead over the Washington Warhawks. It looks like to be probably about 4 or 5 fish to about 3 or 4 fish, somewhere up in there. That one's going to be another one to watch. I think that one's going to end up being a close matchup because the Potomac, when she's on, man, she's on. You can catch them anywhere on that place when they're running and they're feeding.
For sure.
If you missed it earlier, the Indianapolis Knights and the West Virginia team. West Virginia is the first team with the W due to conditions. Indianapolis had to forfeit. So So that one, right now, West Virginia's got a 16.5-inch fish. The Carolina Casters and Tar Heel Lunkers, little in-state rivalry. We got rivalry right there. Both teams there in North Carolina. Looks like the Lunkers are leading in that one. 82 to 34, 82 and 3/4, 34 and a quarter.
There you go.
Still slow down in Texas, man. Well, down in Arkansas. Lone Star Bandits, Arkansas Hogs. Lone Star's only team on the board right now with 36 and a quarter, and that's 2 fish, 18 and a 17 and change. And Florida's right now has a slim lead over the Alabama Hammers at 45 and a quarter to 36 and a half. Florida actually just put another fish on the board, so they're up to 61 and a half now.
Man, that's shocking to me.
Yeah, dude, look at this. Look at the sizes of these fish that Florida's put up. You got a 16 and a quarter, 16 and a quarter, and 214. Very shocking.
Yeah, very shocking. Wow. Overall leaderboard, Derek Brundle, 95.25. Joe Diadeo, 86.25. Matthew Conant, 71.5. Greg Crass, 71.25. Justin Lacasse, 64.5. Man, that's that's a battle, man. That's a battle for sure. What's going on over there?
That is a battle. Our matchup, dude, it's hard. It's gonna be hard to pick the matchup of the day. Right now, early in the morning, the matchup of the day is that Mass and Rhode Island. But I think Motor City and Washington can make a run for it later on as the matchup of the day. And then you never know what's going to happen down there in the South, man. The South you can turn on at any moment. They can start throwing up 24s like it's nothing.
Correct.
But that's our overall leaderboard there, man. And Will the Beast, man, we're gonna need you to throw up a couple more tanks on camera for us.
Absolutely, I'm working on it. You know, as for the Washington Warhawks, man, we want to thank Tour Stafford, and you know they've been a sponsor since the very beginning. So, you know, if you come down here, make sure you look them up to get any kind of travel or tour information.
The breweries are amazing. The breweries are amazing.
Here in Virginia.
For sure.
Like I'm not a big beer guy at all, but I do drink beer time to time, and I'll definitely second what Mr. Nosar said there. The breweries are amazing here in this state. If you ever come, you know, get up Tour. Was it Tour Stafford?
Yep, we have 2 bears and a goat that's down here. We have 2 silos. Virginia, not too far down the road, you have Devil's Backbone. I mean, we
got Christopher Decker with another fish.
Yep, Chris Decker. Let's get him on. Let's see here. Here we go. Chris, there we go.
14 3/4 chunker right here.
Oh, that's it meets the minimum. It meets the minimum, my friend.
That's
all. Brings up a good point. And here in the KFL, our minimum fish length is 14 inches. Anything smaller, you know, that was a nice catch for you, but it doesn't count for going on that board.
Hey, real quick now, we've got the very first person from the Florida Copperheads and Alabama matchup, John Fox.
What's up, buddy?
Let's
go. Traveling to Alabama, man. Let's talk about it. How's the team? How's everybody doing, man? You guys are in the lead. Shocking.
Well, Conrad and them are up river a little bit. Me and Danny are down here. Yesterday, I hit like 4 areas, and my last 2 fish, I caught a 6.6 and probably a 4-pounder.
Looks like you are just absolutely covering as much water as possible.
Oh yeah, because right now, I bet there's 200 boats out here on this lake.
Oh my goodness, that makes things really, really tough.
Oh man, the water right now looks like chocolate milk. And I got a boater, he cut me off. So I hurry up and cut him off and then start throwing the same stuff he did.
Hey, that's using everything to your advantage.
Yeah. And then he just passed me again because I mean he literally stopped like 20 feet in front of me.
Wow.
I think right now Florida is the only visiting team with the lead.
No, that is not true. We have Motor City Ambassadors coming to Washington. They're in the lead, 84-48.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It's true. But I mean, you're not on the water, so that's
It's okay.
The Potomac Hammer is not out there.
That's okay though. That's okay. We'll make sure everything's good, man. Entertainment first, my friend.
John, you better keep that. You better keep that juice to yourself. You're bringing it into camera view, bro.
John, talk about the team, man, and talk about how did it feel this morning to get on that boat ramp, knowing that you're fishing for a team?
I got confidence in every one of our guys, even the ones that didn't make it down here. We have a very good group of guys. Every one of us are really good anglers. I just got to pull my weight.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. So everybody's fishing their strengths, I would assume, right? That's what your mindset is here.
Kinda. I mean, right now I'm throwing a little white swim jig.
Okay. With a little speed crawl.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, we're going to get your opponent on here, man. From Alabama Hammers. That is Juice. What's
Juice
going
World.
on, Jeremy
What's
Baker?
going on?
Man,
How are
good
y'all?
to see you on the water today, man.
Dude, it's good to be back on the water. Really good to be back on the water. How's everybody doing?
Man, we're doing good, bro. We're doing good. We got a little sketchy service on out there for you, man. But man, Florida Copperheads taking the early lead this morning. It's definitely shocked us, man.
I'm shocked by the low number of catches right now. What's going on, Juice World?
About here in Alabama? Oh, dude, we just getting warmed up. It's all right. Our areas aren't right there at the boat ramp where, we go pretty good ways away. So it takes us a little bit to get where we want to fish at. I guess that's perks of having home water advantage.
Correct.
So it takes us a little bit.
That is one of the perks, man. Is that home water is knowing the spots where the big fish are.
Yeah.
So basically, what you're telling us, that's why the Florida team, they might have the slim lead, but all the fish are, limit fish, 16 inches or smaller. Is that what you're telling us?
Well, look, nothing against those guys, but I mean, they're up there, and I know where they're fishing at. They're fishing some recycled fish that are kind of hanging out close to the ramp, and I mean, we're moving. We're way back away, so.
So let me translate that for everybody watching.
16 any other week.
Let me translate that for what everybody's saying is the Florida Copperheads are fishing for cookie cutters and the Hammers are going after the 18, 19, 20s right now.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll take my 19 and a half over 16 and a quarter any day.
I like it. So, it's not that you're having a slow start. It took these guys a minute to get to their spots where they're going to pull out those big girls at. That's all that is.
Yeah. We got 3 solid sticks and me today. So it's going to be.
What you talking about, man? I heard you was a rival to the title of Jig Master, man. What you talking about?
I ain't no jig master. Not no more.
Uh-oh. Looks like we might be losing Juice
See
World.
what you can do with them.
Oh, you're back. We're back. All right. So we got another angler that we first show up this morning, Mr. Jason Starley.
For the Florida Copperheads, newly added.
Acquired. Yeah.
Jason, how you doing this morning, buddy?
Doing good. How about y'all?
Talk to us about it, man.
Oh, went somewhere completely different than I pre-fished yesterday, and so far it's working out a little better.
Now, was this by design, or was this you showed up where you fished yesterday and didn't like what you were seeing?
No, just tried something different.
Okay. That's a confident angler right there, man. On game day, he's just like, I'm gonna try something different. I know I'll catch him. I'll go check this out.
Well, I hit 2 different ramps in pre-fishing, and they were both okay. I caught fish at both, but from what I saw at both places, it seemed like I could do that pattern wherever. I might have been a little bit wrong about where I'm at because it's very different here, but it's working out better, I think.
Now, are you just moving to a spot right now? Or are you graphing?
No, moving. I had drifted back a good ways while submitting a fish, and then setting up this phone mount.
Oh, okay, got you. What mount did you decide? What setup did you decide to go with to mount your phone?
Oh, I don't know. Something my wife bought me off Amazon.
I hear you.
Brutal honesty, man.
I know, right?
Early Father's Day gift.
There we go. So, what do you expect for the copperheads? What do you think that total is going to be today?
And to be honest, I'm afraid to speculate. I don't even know. I'm thinking it's going to take around 180 inches to win it.
Wow,
that's a solid bag. 180 inches is a pretty good bag, to be honest.
It looks like the maulers are already there, aren't they?
The maulers are mauling them right now. Well, actually, they're not mauling their opponents. They're just mauling these fish right now. Yeah, I think they're at right around. They're like almost at 190 right now. I think they're at like 186. Yep, they're at 186, and their opponent's at 172 right now.
Glad I don't have one of them in the bracket tomorrow. Although Mason Goods, he's liable to put it on me too. So.
Yeah, both of them are catching good fish right now. I mean, they've got 20 pluses on the board, and they've got the smallest fish they've got is like 114 on the board between both teams.
Man, that's great.
Yeah, their fishery they're fishing on is just it's just on right now. Same thing could happen down there where you're at, man. I mean, the bike could just turn on, and next thing you know, you see 20 after 20. You know this. I've watched many a times as you put up 90 inches in the first 15 minutes. It seems like.
I haven't seen that here yet, but I'm sure you just got to come across them, you know.
So, are you liking the water you're fishing right now? Is it comfortable waters you're fishing, or you're fishing things that you don't normally fish?
Well, I guess at this stage it really doesn't matter if I give up anything. I'm up the river, and it's like you can see. Well, you can't see. I'm right on the bank, and it's 17 feet deep right here. You know,
it just drops off right there.
My rod. And it seems to be like this on both sides of the river. You know, there's not a shallow side and a deep side. It's just a deep channel. And you know, I caught one in the creek mouth, and the other just on the bank. It seemed like they're just right on the bank. It's my first time catching a spotted bass, and both of these were spotted bass. You know, I got to experience something new at least.
Yeah, nice. I mean, that's going to be a lot of what the KFL is about. But Jason, we're going to switch over to one of our new anglers who just now joined us, Mr. Eric Nelson.
From the Carolina Casters, Eric Nelson. Sir, you're having a pretty good day so far, man. Yes, welcome.
The ones that I dropped.
Say again?
Except for the ones I dropped. I missed a few of them.
Oh, yeah?
One of those days, huh?
Yeah, not too bad, though. I got to do a school fish there.
That weather's really affecting the service there right now.
Yeah, it's pretty crappy out right now.
Yeah, I mean it's like that all up and down the East Coast. It's pretty miserable.
Well, we've got some movement on the leaderboard. I think we should come back to the leaderboard for a second. We'll be right back with you, Mr. Nelson.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me see here. Just get over here to the leaderboard. There we go.
So the Rhode Island Rebels are constantly closing the gap.
Man, they're inching up. And look at this.
A
186 to
19.5 inch.
177 and 3/4. Wow, dude.
19.5 inch cold. I mean, well, not 19.5 inch cold, but a 19.5 cold out the 14 that they had. So yeah, like, man, they've closed the gap to less than 10 inches now. It's going to be a barn burner, bro. Motor City's widening their gap. Looks like they had a 18.25 inch upgrade they just caught, and then the Warhawks looks like they had a. Oh, I think that was Will's fish. That
Actually, we have a breaking news. Michael Hogan just caught himself another fish. Just get ready to upload.
Oh, he's got the inside track to the teammates there, huh?
Yes, sir.
The Tar Heel Lunkers are starting to get on some good fish here.
Oh yeah, Tar Heel's starting to put a little bit pressure on Carolina, man.
Yeah, they are 97.5 to 51.5. And then this is what I saw, man. The Lone Star Bandits are on the move, man. Three fish really quick. Well, in the last 20 minutes, 3 fish.
Arkansas Hogs is on the board now.
Arkansas is on the board, 7.25 to 17 inches to the Hogs, 17 inches. And then the Copperheads are starting to looks like they're starting to put a little bit together, 61.5 to 36.5 on the hammers.
For sure. And then we got one fish there for Southeast Texas Rough Riders against Louisiana Hurricanes. Man, that's going to be a tough go on that, man. It looks like Canyon Lake is not producing hardly anything. And then I can't wait to this one. The newly acquired Adam Patrone from Bay State Attack is on the Susquehanna, taking on the Pennsylvania Bronzebacks in our evening game, man. This is going to be exciting.
Oh, yeah, man. Eric just got on – for you guys, Eric just got on the water, right? No, Eric's on the Ambassadors. Just got on the water, already putting up a fish, seems like 16-incher.
For sure, for sure. All right, man. Eric Nelson, talk about it, man. We're back to you if you can hear us. Man, Tar Heel's not out of the question to get a real good lead, man, but it looks like you guys are off to a little slow start out there today.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, if I got them all to the boat, we would have been a different story, but it's I know a couple of guys are struggling a little bit.
So what's it like, man? What's it like, dude, to fish for a team, man?
Oh, this is fun, man. It's weird to share what I'm doing with somebody.
That's no question, Eric. There's no question about it, man. Like, like when I was talking to the team and I was out there pre-fishing, and I was like, I'm writing them exactly what I'm catching them on and where. I'm like, this is so weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give up juice like this.
Yeah, I usually don't give up too much information, but I was just talking to Heath. He's actually not too far from where I'm at right now, and I was just telling him exactly what was going on. So it's weird.
It is. It certainly is, man. It certainly is. Hey, we got a fish catch update. Let me get right back to you, Eric. Mike Hogan, talk about it, baby.
Yeah, I trying to follow along with my teammate Will's heads up on what's going on. I went to a little juice spot and put it on in there. Got it.
All right, man.
For us, hopefully we'll find some more in the spot.
How big did she go?
What's up?
How big did she go?
Oh, 15.
Okay. It's a measurable bass.
Yeah, get to that limit, and then we start upgrading.
Hey, that's when what we talked about in our preseason interview. That's when we start throwing big little baits.
We'll follow Jim's teachings. First, we'll get a limit, and then we'll get 200.
That's the way it works, man. That's the way it works. All right,
We'll try.
For sure. Let's see if we can get another. We got Mike Wimmer.
Oh, it looks like his service is struggling.
Looks like he's not able to join us there, man. Look at the conditions here. just want to show you something here. This is what the Massachusetts maulers are facing right now, man. This is outdoor sport for sure, man. Look at this. This is Joe Deo. Joe, can you hear us? Yeah, these microphones that are on their phones, man, are just getting pummeled by rain. But
yeah, that's unfortunately that's something we're gonna have to compete with whenever we're fishing in bad weather.
Hey. Joe, you've had a pretty good day, my friend.
Yeah, it started off good. I was catching them all over the kind of slowed down. Which means I can slow down.
Hey, Greg, can you do me a favor, man? Can you bring up the shared view
Can you hear?
where they're all the same? Oh, we can hear you now, Joe.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a good morning.
Looks like Joe's still having a little bit of connection issues.
I'm a little bit in the same area. I'm fishing the.
Yeah, we're having issues there. Let's get back over to John Fox from the Florida Copperheads. John.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy.
Seeing what you like right now, John? Not seeing what you like? What's going on?
Right now I'm in the same area that Gerald Swindle was fishing in the elites.
Oh, okay. So you're trying to replicate some stuff, huh?
I've never been here, so I went by where the elites were fishing. So, and yesterday, I don't know if I got an afternoon bite over there where I was at, but I figure I'll burn this grass up on this swim jig, and here after a bit, I'm gonna run back.
Good stuff. Hey, listen, we've got another guy coming in here, Justin Lacasse from the Rebels, man. First time on this morning. Justin, talk to us, baby.
What's up, guys? I hope you can hear me.
We sure can.
All right. As you can tell, it's raining and we got a little bit of a breeze. I'm just fishing the outer edge of some reeds. I've probably only traveled, I don't know, maybe 100, 150 yards. I've just been beating this stretch of reeds. I think I put 4 on the board so far, and I lost 1. So it looks like I'm going to stick with that for a while. I just put up a 20 and a quarter, I believe.
We see, man. You guys are crawling back big time.
Yeah, slow start, but it seems like we've found some patterns that are working now.
Man, yes, definitely. You guys are like Greg said, man. You guys are definitely fighting your way back into it, and this thing is not over by any means.
Oh, the fences now. I'm looking for those big ones. Oh, I just hit the phone. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. But Justin, I mean, look, a lot of fun banter going on between the two teams. But now that we're on the water, it's time to all the words get put down, and it's time for action, man. What was the Rebels team like at the boat ramp? And talk about the whole team aspect in KFL, what it meant to y'all.
We are definitely a tight team. We fish together. Tournaments and non-tournaments. So we definitely got a lot of respect for each other and a lot of love for each other. So at the ramp, we were ready to go. I mean, obviously we're facing you could say the top 4 guys in the country, really. I mean, Brundle, Conant, Ken Wood, Joe DeDeo. I mean, those guys could be arguably the best in the country. And it's no secret that the Rebels, I mean, our team isn't really well known. We don't travel as much as those guys. So we kind of got a little chip on our shoulder. We got something to.
I don't know if you could say a little chip on your shoulder with the Godfather on your team. Hey, but I love the energy your team brings. I love the fight. I love the chip that you speak of on your shoulders. Like that's what makes sports, man, and that's awesome.
Yeah, man, I've played sports my whole life. Obviously, not as I used to be. So to fishing is just figuring things out. So I mean, I can't wait to see where this thing goes.
Yeah, man, this is exciting. I tell you what, I'm sure you guys are feeling it now. Basically the scoreboard's there, man. Both teams have their limits. Now you just got to just plug away, man. And this is exciting, man, just to see how this is going to come out. And when we go live on air with the nation, and I'm talking about, 1.8 million households, we're going to be showcasing you guys, man, and see can the Rhode Island Rebels come back and chip away at this lead even further, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome, man. Awesome. I can't wait to get on demand when it gets put on demand so I can rewatch it.
Yes, sir.
Heck yes. Heck yes.
Hey, Mr. Nosar brings up a good point that we haven't reminded all of our watchers yet. Hey, from 11 to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, correct, Mr. Nosar? 11 to 1 p.m.?
That's right.
11 to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. KFL will be live on a television network, which is Pride Outdoor Network. We will be live, and that's touching 1.8 million households. And from that time frame, the average is 25,000 to 35,000 viewers.
Live watching you guys.
Watching you guys.
That is awesome, man. That's fantastic. When I heard the news originally a few days ago, I was super excited. I have watched Pride Outdoor Network myself. Great network. So super excited to see where this is all going to go for us.
This is new, man. This is new, but let's catch some fish and make this happen, man. In the last 2 hours, create some drama, man. I hope it comes down to the last minute, the last fish. That would be awesome.
And that is going to be awesome. It could possibly be the Rhode Island Rebels taking out that Goliath live in front of 25,000 to 35,000 people.
Well, I'm not going to say it's going to happen, but I am definitely known for catching a real good kicker in the last hour of a tournament. So let's hope for one today.
Let's go.
Do it. All right, man. We're going to get back to another matchup we've got going on. We get Mr. Hogan back on, who just caught a fish earlier. Man, Michael.
Yeah.
Confidence has got to be a little bit better now, man, that you got that first fish on the board.
I told you earlier, I was struggling seeing all these fish jump and, getting up in there and finding exactly where they are.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I mean, they do have the lead on us, man. They just extended the lead 115-25 to 63. But man, let's see what happens, man.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where we go from there.
For sure.
Well, we also have an upgrade from the Rebels. Upgrade of 1.5 inches on the Rebels matchup.
We got Matt Dunn back here with the Tar Heel Lunkers. Matt.
I'm back.
Yes, sir.
I'm back.
Trying to see if I can catch another one. How's everybody else doing?
Well, you guys are in the lead, 97.5 to 51.5.
All right, I can dig that.
Yep, you guys have a...
we have a fish. Hold on. We have a fish caught again for the Florida Copperheads. John Fox.
Look at that chunker, man.
That's a chunker, dude.
What is that, like a 16-inch fish that weighs 4 pounds?
I literally caught one yesterday. I swear he was 14 and a half and probably weighed 3 pounds.
That fish just needs to use the bathroom, man.
Those fish are chewing.
They had a huge mayfly hatch.
Wow.
They are everywhere.
Good Lord.
Jesus. How long is that thing?
16 3/4.
Probably what, 3.5 pounds?
I wouldn't doubt it.
John's doing some work. The KBBT national champion doing some work for the Copperheads there, man.
You're talking about a 16.5-inch fish. This probably goes close to 4 pounds. That's nuts.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh, it's funny. Those of you who are watching have never seen really kayak fishing. I mean, we go by inches, not pounds here, and that's what we do. And it doesn't matter how much it weighs; it's how long it is. And they use their phones and everything, take pictures as catch, photo, and release. And that's it, man. It's a lot of fun.
Looked like we had a new angler trying to come in, but it looks like his service is struggling.
Yeah, let's get back to this Tar Heel Lunkers and Carolina Casters matchup. We got Eric Nelson here, and we got Matt Dunn. With each other. Let's try to get them side by side here. There we go.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Eric, what's up, dude? You wearing them out?
I'm trying like it.
Yeah, me too. The bass boat's wearing you out?
Nah, they all took off from here this morning.
Well, one thing I gotta say is you're still my hero. That's kind of like an inside deal, y'all. But well, not anymore. Eric's always been my hero.
Oh, yeah, maybe he started out as an inside deal, but the world just heard it now. Hey, if you missed that, people, Eric Nelson is Matt Dunn's hero. All right.
He always has been.
Look at Matt Dunn. Matt Dunn's the cool guy on the Lunkers, man, rocking those shades and that.
I'm the goofball. Too bad I'm not the fish catcher right now. But
you know who you remind me of, Matt? You remind me of Seth Fighter.
Yes.
Oh, really?
It's Seth Fighter, man.
Like put it short on the top and just grow the back out.
Oh yeah, exactly, man. Party in the front, business, or was it business in the front, party in the back?
Yeah, man.
That's the way it works.
That's how it is. So yeah, I mean,
Guys, those who don't know, Eric Nelson actually is the one who built our website, KFLfishing.com. Go take a look at it. If you need your website done, man, this guy does some great work, man. Eric Nelson, besttrail.com as well, does some great write-ups for us.
Yes, sir. Hey, Eric, do us all a favor, man. I want you to talk a little bit about the sponsors you got for your team that help you guys out to get here and do this.
Broke up a little bit there, Robert.
Say that again. Sorry.
Hey, talk about your team sponsors, man, so we can give a shout out to those guys.
Oh, we lost Eric.
Yep.
Oh, no, I'm back, and I can tell
Yep,
you.
You're there.
You were coming up next, so yeah, tell us about your team sponsors and the guys that help you guys to do this.
Well, so you guys have heard of On the Water Innovation, right?
I mean,
yes,
they're a little known. They're a little known, you know.
He builds the best trailers in the business. Now, I don't own one, but he builds the best. Carolina Waters is a clothing company that is one of our sponsors, and they're.
Hold on, we got a catch here. Justin from the Rebels.
I don't know if it's going to help, guys, but it's still running that same pattern, so it's good to know it's still working. I'm not sure what our smallest fish is, but I don't think this one's going to help.
I can tell you right now, your smallest fish is 16 and a quarter.
Yeah, this isn't going to help. We got 15 and a quarter, so that's not going to help. But still
Not
good for
gonna
the
help.
camera.
Yeah,
It sure is. John the Don says, Rebels beating the spread. Let's go upset in the making.
That's something we didn't talk about there, Mr. Nosar, is that spread.
Yeah.
You might have to pull that up and show the spread.
I might have to, man. I'll have to pull up that spread for sure.
All right, appreciate that live catch, Justin. We'll get back to you. We're gonna give Matt his time to talk about his sponsors.
I plan on catching more.
And we'll be right with you, dude. Very good, Matt. Sorry about that, buddy. We had it's breaking. Every time somebody catches a fish, man, we got to get them on.
No, that is 100% cool with me. I know it was actually like the first fish catch I ever had on camera was like just a few minutes ago. So I'm pretty excited, and I like to bury the treble hook in my leg. We're gonna call it my leg.
Great start.
We're gonna call it my leg. All right, I like it. PG-13. That's what we're talking about.
So Matt, let me tell you a quick story about hook sets and treble hooks. I was fishing with Jason Starley, who's on the Florida Copperheads. That morning, lo and behold, I didn't know what was going to happen. But long story short, I wound up catching a 24 and a quarter, beat my PB on that day. But it didn't start out too well. I was fishing. Do we have a little hookup?
No.
Okay. Looks like your line was rolling. So Jason takes me out to this place. He's like, man, I catch him here, here, and here. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I started throwing like a little crankbait. And I'm just in these stripers, man. Huge, like these hybrid stripers. And they're busting everywhere. And man, So I get the striper on, and I try to get it, lipped. I finally got them lipped, and then I
We
got
got
them.
a fish on.
We got a fish on. John Fox doing some work, man. Look at John go.
Copperhead's coming with it.
John is just absolutely coming with it here. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go. John, talk to us, man. What you got?
By 17.
I mean, you were just hooked up like 2 minutes ago. John's coming alive right now.
John, the KBBT champion, coming alive, man. Doing some work.
I'm trying to.
You stick them so good you can't get it out.
Well, I switched my hooks on my crankbait to vector hook. So I got a little 6-cent square bill, and that's what's going on.
All those fish are just chunky, man. Jeez.
Wow, guys.
What kind of water temps you see in there, John?
78.4.
78. You think you're catching some still pre-spawn fish?
Yesterday I caught 18 and a half, and its tail was just so mangled. I would have swore up and down it was spawning.
Wow.
Nope, another 16 and 3/4.
Well, that's going to help you, man.
Help you total, yeah.
Guys, we're going to get Mr. Justin Lacoste on. Justin, I got some news for you, buddy.
What's that?
Chris Catucci just put up a 20 and a half. You guys now are only 3 1/4 inches behind.
Let's go, Rebels. Upset.
Let's go. Upset alert in the making? Is that what we have?
It is.
We have an upset alert in the making. 186 to 182.75.
I can tell you right now, if Chris Catucci gets on them big fish like that, it is over. You guys, I mean, his name is starting to come up a lot in the bigger trails, but I can tell you right now, that kid won 11 tournaments in this state last year. 11 tournaments.
Wow.
Our angler of the year point system, he had almost a perfect score, the most amount of points you could possibly get. He had almost a perfect score. I think he missed it by 3 points.
This just in. James Louvier with a 20-inch fish.
Let's get your partner in crime. Let's get your partner in crime here. Your opponent, Derek Brundle. I don't know if Derek can hear us. He's moving spots. Derek, it's tightening up, man.
Oh yeah, I knew it was gonna. I mean, there was no reason that this was gonna be a blowout by any means.
Hey, you guys are blowing out all this matchup is blowing out the competition right now.
Yeah, I mean, I knew we had a serious lake here for sure. But we were looking forward to the matchup. We have a pretty good fishery here. The average fish here is pretty decent, so it's gonna be a knockdown drag out. I mean, I think one of us might hit 190, 195.
This is fun. We got John the Don on. John the Don on. What's up, John? Man, talk about it, man. You've got to be excited here, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, these guys are duking it out in some adverse conditions. The mass guys are killing it, but the Rebels are we're creeping. We're in this. It's just a couple of big fish away. This is anybody's game.
For sure. This is fun, man. This is fun. Just watching this happen, man. Go through this. I mean, this is what it's all about, man. I love this, man. This is like a boxing match.
We're talking about, on a couple of these broadcasts, Northeast fishing, and these guys are putting some numbers up. They're showing there's some big fish in our waters. We don't need to go to Florida.
No, both teams over 18-inch average, man. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, there's just some great fisheries up here. Derek picked a good lake to fish on, and hopefully it pans out for the Rebels.
For sure, for sure. I'm going to see what your smallest is for the Rebels. I mean, you have a 16 and a quarter, and they have a 17 and a quarter. So, I mean, there's definitely some room there. You have a lot of 16s you can get rid of.
Yeah, it's definitely anybody's game still at this point. We're still chasing them. But these guys are going to fish until 12:59 and a half. They're going to go.
And Justin already told you he's going to have a last minute big.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be a photo finish, I believe.
Yeah, it's
I'm calling this
exciting, and we appreciate everything you guys are doing, and this is great. This is just great.
I'm calling this matchup right now, Greg. It's going to be within 2 inches.
Right. No, I got you. Yeah,
they're gonna beat the spread.
Oh, that's for sure. We're gonna win the game.
Hey, I love it. This just in, John DeCenzo declares the Rebels will win this game. Derek says he's gonna try to do some stuff to prevent that from happening, but
he's got the skills. He's got the skills to do it, and we definitely got respect for what they're still trying to do out there on the water. But we got a fisheries biologist floating around out there. He's going to get on him sooner or later.
And that's Mr. Catucci we're talking about, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Which I know Chris was trying to get on. I think he's having a little bit of service issues, man. But we would love to get him on. If you can let him know, man, we want to talk to him about that catch. He's got to be pumped up after that for sure.
Yeah, and historically, we fish with Chris all the time. He'll be quiet. You won't even think he's on the lake, and then all of a sudden, bang, 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 he puts up 320s. So hopefully that's he's on to something.
Yeah, man, it'll be good. It'll be good for the Rebels. Bad for the Maulers, but great for the Rebels.
Absolutely. I'll give him a shout. See if I can get him on.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Thanks for coming on, John.
We got 8 more minutes of the coverage here this morning. Then we're going to take a little break, and then we're live, guys, on Amazon and Fire TV. Man, Robert, man, let's talk about that, dude. I mean, we got Justin and Derek with us. I mean, this is exciting stuff, man. This is a new way of doing things here with kayak fishing, man, or fishing, period.
Yeah, absolutely. We are about to maybe introduce some of these anglers and have these anglers become household names to people who probably don't even watch fishing. Bass boat fishing is a completely different thing than kayak fishing. And a lot of people are about to see that. A lot of people are about to see exactly what you can do in these kayaks these days. Because most people, when they think of kayaks, they think of, the old school kayaks where, you're sitting down the entire time. If you didn't weigh 110 pounds, you're going to flip it. Kayaks have come a long way. And thank you very much to the Pride Outdoor Network. You're about to introduce so many more people to kayak bass fishing, to kayak fishing in general.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be amazing, man. It's gonna be so much fun to be able to watch these guys catch tanks. And man, again, we're gonna kind of get off here, but let's definitely go through this leaderboard one more time, Robert. And man, we got some matchups, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's do this. So as you see, the Rhode Island Rebels have closed the gap. They have made this a tight game, and it's exciting. Back and forth. 186 to 182 and 3/4. The spread is now what is that? 2 1/4 inches.
That'd be
three and a quarter
inches. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Then we got the Motor City Ambassadors, kind of opening their lead up a little bit over the Washington Warhawks. 115 1/4 to 63 inches. Washington's got some work to do to get back in there.
They sure do.
You got the Carolina Casters and Tar Heel Lunkers. Tar Heel Lunkers at 97.5 and the Carolina Casters at 51.5. Both teams do not have a full limit yet, but we expect they will before the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Lone Star Bandits.
Look at this.
Lone Star Bandits 178 to 64 1/4 over the Arkansas Hogs. Now, this was something I wanted to highlight. That's 178 inches for the Lone Star Bandits. Mr. Jim Louvier has taken over the lead for the single biggest bag so far today. And he just now upgraded. He's at 160 1/4 inches himself.
Good Lord.
Yes, sir. Jim's getting going.
This guy's putting on a show.
And, I wish we had Jim on camera right now. So the Bandits now have 178 inches right now from Jim's recent call. And the Florida Copperheads, man, doing work. One of two teams. One of three now, right? Because the Lone Star's at the Hogs, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. So
the visiting teams. Yep.
Visiting teams right now are putting in work on these home teams, man. Not what I expected. What about you? Is this what you expected?
No, sir, man. I'm telling you, I did not expect this at all. I mean, to have the visiting teams like this. I mean, look at what the Rebels are doing at Mass. We could have up to half the matchups the visiting teams win these games. Did not expect that.
Did not expect that at all. Hey, so that should tell us, all us anglers who are actually fishing in the KFL and all the teams, that hey, just because you got home field advantage, at this point doesn't look like it's making that big of an advantage. These anglers are for real.
Like we said, man, there's something else about putting your jersey on, getting on your car or your bus, going to somebody's house and slapping them in the face. That's what we're trying to do.
These anglers are for real. You say we don't travel well. These anglers traveled, and these visiting teams are putting in work right now.
All right, we're gonna let these anglers go. Robert, any last thoughts here on the first inaugural broadcast and very first 2 hours of the KFL, man? What's your thoughts?
Dude, you see it? That's the juices going. I'm excited. I want to be on the water just from watching and talking to you.
Me too. Man, and here's the thing. I can't talk to my I can't give any information out to my teammates. I'm sitting here watching them and I'm like, do this, man. They're there, just do it.
Hold on. Your teammates hooked up.
Another fish.
Oh,
your teammates hooked up.
Well, there we go, baby. There we go. Mike Hogan, come on, talk to me, man. We got a scoreable bass?
Working that same pattern.
Is that a scoreable bass?
Oh, yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yes, sir.
There we
Let's
go,
close
baby.
that gap. Come on, baby.
Let's go. Energy. Mike's getting pumped right now. I love it.
Mike, what do you think about this team aspect, man?
So, we had our preseason game, and I felt really bad. I didn't put anything on the board. I had like a 12-inch bass that, I caught, and then funny story, you and Bobby came back to the exact same spot I've been fishing basically all day, and you caught that 7.2, and Bobby caught his like 20-inch fish, and I'm like, I just, it sort of got me down in the dump. So, putting some numbers on the board for us today is really, giving me that confidence, giving me
a lot of fun, man.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's pure sport. And it's, even if we're not out here, I enjoy nature, I've had, I got an osprey's nest right above me right now. I've watched a couple of juvenile bald eagles play around with each other in the air. It's just fun being out in nature too.
Mike, as your leader, as your coach, to hell with nature, go catch fish.
It has been decreed, Mike. You're putting fish up. Keep that bait in the water.
Keep it in the water, man. Let's go, guys. We're gonna get out of here. Good job, Mike. We'll give you that scoreboard update. We're gonna take a little break, guys. It is right out on the top of the hour, guys. We go live on the TV network, Amazon and Roku at the Pride Outdoor Network channel. Man, we go live in an hour. Hope these anglers are ready. The lights are bright, man. Let's do it.
Do not, guys, hit that share button. Did you hear what you just said? We're going live. Hit that share button.
Live.
We're going live. I'm gonna go get a haircut and get a facial done. And, I'm gonna go get some stuff done. We will be going live back on at 1100. Correct?
Yep. Yes, sir.
1100 we'll be live. We'll be back on, and we'll be closing the day out from 11 to 1, closing the morning's games out, and I think evening's games are 12 to 7, right? So you'll get an hour. You'll get an hour.
We're going to get a lot of coverage on the Pennsylvania and Bay State. We're majority of the evening. It's going to be the evening game, so we'll have to get a lot of coverage for them for sure.
All right, guys. Appreciate y'all sticking it out with us, and let's share this thing. And this has been fun. First 2 hours of KFL.
It's been blast. It's flown by. It's flown by.
Flown by.
See you guys.
Like 4 cups of coffee.